Welcome everybody to Live Interactive English. I am Shane.
And I'm Karen. Today we are looking at part 2 of Enjoy Summer Fun in Croatia. Now remember, in part 1 we learned a lot of wonderful things about Croatia. How it is really, really sunny and you can, enjoy your relaxing afternoons in cafes. And then the scenery is beautiful. You can see the beautiful churches and there's a cool square that you can go, right?
Sounds great so far.
But before our article, I actually didn't really know anything about Croatia. How about you?
I can't believe I forgot this. But I had a wife from Croatia.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I had a wife from Croatia. She was from Croatia. That doesn't mean she's dead. That just means she's not my wife anymore.
So you were married before and you got married again?
I wasn't married, but she was my wife.
I don't understand, Shane. This does not make any sense.
Actually, I've had many wives.
What?
And I've only been married once.
Please explain yourself.
I'm an actor.
Oh!
And in one of my roles, I was a role as a husband and a wife, and this wife, the actress, was Croatian.
She played your wife. She was not actually your wife.
She was not actually my wife, but she was my wife
Okay.
for a commercial.
Well, did you learn anything about Croatia
I
from her?
learned that they are lovely people.
Okay.
She was very friendly. Her English was very good. And she did say you should come visit Croatia because it's so beautiful there. Really? But I just thought, everyone says you should visit my hometown. It's so beautiful. I don't really believe it, but now I'm starting to believe that she wasn't just saying that.
That's right.
It's actually true.
Exactly. And we're going to learn more about it in part 2 today.
Fantastic.
Croatia, once a part of the mighty Roman Empire, is also home to many historical Roman Empire-era buildings. Among the most impressive is the Pula Arena, a huge amphitheater in the city of Pula, and the only one in existence to have retained its 4 original side towers. Further south lies Croatia's most popular destination, the incredible old city of Dubrovnik. With a history dating back over 1,300 years, this walled city has seen its fair share of invasions, wars, and earthquakes. Even so, it has stood the test of time and is now one of Croatia's 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
So we're looking at part 2 of Enjoy Summer Fun in Croatia. So we will be learning more cool things about this beautiful place.
Let's get right into it.
All right.
Croatia, once a part of the mighty Roman Empire, is also home to many historical Roman Empire-era buildings. Well, that sounds really cool, Roman Empire. I'm very interested in the Roman Empire.
Really?
They were so mighty.
What does it mean when you say that they are so mighty?
It means possessing great and impressive power or strength, especially because of the size. So they were a big empire and they were quite mighty. So in our example sentence, the king sent a mighty army to surround the city.
That means like a really big army, right?
Yes.
It's very, very strong.
Powerful.
Okay, it's a Roman Empire, though.
I like that. Okay.
Roman Empire, though, it's like the lands and people subject to the authority of the ancient Rome.
Right.
Okay, well, let's continue with the article. Among the most impressive is the Pula Arena, a huge amphitheater in the city of Pula. And the only one in existence to have retained its 4 original side towers. Because we know that all these things were built like long time ago, right?
Yeah, right. So it's really cool that it's still the walls or the towers are still standing.
Exactly.
So an amphitheater is a building with seats rising in curved rows around an open space on which games and plays take place.
That's right. And retain is our next vocabulary word, and that is a verb. To retain means continue to have something or keep possession of. So, for example, the company closed its Kaohsiung branch, but retained its Taipei office. So it kept its Taipei office.
Yeah. Okay. So continuing, further south lies Croatia's most popular destination, the incredible old city of Dubrovnik.
I love old cities.
So a destination is basically a place to which someone or something is going, or that they are being sent.
So it's a really popular destination. That means a lot of tourists, a lot of travelers, they want to visit there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so with a history dating back over 1,300 years, this walled city has seen its fair share of invasions, wars, and earthquakes.
Right. If you say something has seen its fair share of something, that means a lot of those things. So in this case, we had its fair share of earthquakes, invasions, wars. That just means lots of them.
That's right.
Lots of thems? No, lots of them.
That's right. Okay, so invasion is our next vocabulary word, and that is a noun. So invasion is like a movement of an army into a region, into a place where they want to take over that place, and usually by attacking them, or maybe starting a war or some kind of conflict. So for example, on February 24th, 2022, Russia began its invasion of Ukraine, and it was a really, really sad day.
Right. So continuing.
Even so, it has stood the test of time and is now one of Croatia's 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
Okay, so a World Heritage Site, a site is an area of ground on which a town, like a building, a monument, or like something, a place where something happened, a significant spot, right? So for example, you could say emergency crews are on their way to the crash site.
That's also like the location, right, where the crash happened.
But if you have a historical site, often there will be a building or a monument or something like that there. So the UNESCO World Heritage Site is usually something like that, a building, a monument, something cool like that.
Okay, so we know that in Croatia, there's a lot of history and culture. So when you visit Croatia, it's not only about sitting in the cafe and drinking coffee and watching people, but you can also learn a lot about its history and culture.
Okay, why don't we take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课程要继续介绍克罗埃西亚。克罗埃西亚过去曾经是强大罗马帝国的一部分，拥有许多罗马帝国时期的历史建筑。那么其中最令人印象深刻的就是普拉竞技场，它是一个巨大的露天圆形竞技场。那么呢，也是现在唯一保有4座原始边塔的竞技场。我们来看单字 mighty，mighty 它是形容强大的、伟大的。那么 retain 它是动词，表示保留、保存或者是留住。那么文中用到 amphitheater， 它表示露天的圆形剧场或者是竞技场。好，那么下一站呢，我们是要往南来前往克罗埃西亚最受欢迎的目的地，就是杜布罗夫尼克旧城。那它的历史可以追溯到1300多年前。这座有城墙的城市经历过许多的入侵、战争，还有地震。如今则是克罗埃西亚的10个联合国教科文组织世界遗产之一。好，单字 invasion 它表示这个侵略啊、入侵的意思。那么 site 这个名词它表示地点、遗址或者是场地。文中它用到World Heritage Site 就是世界遗产地。好，这边3个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，那我们来看第一个重点是 be home to something， 这是表达是什么的所在地，某地拥有什么什么。Home 在这边是当不可数名词用。举例来说，Iceland is home to many amazing waterfalls。 冰岛拥有许多令人惊叹的瀑布。好，那第二个重点是 existence， 它是表达存在，是个名词。那么片语 in existence 表示现存的、存在的，可以当作补语，或者是摆在名词后面做修饰用。举例来说 ，The ostrich is the largest bird in existence。鸵鸟是现存最大的一种鸟类。好，那再来下一个重点是 see one's fair share of something。这可以表达说是遭遇许多的什么什么。注意动词 see 在这边它是表达经历或者是遭遇过，也可以用 have 来代换。那么 share 当名词则是指分担的一部分。前方我们加入形容词 fair 是描述相当多的，所以当你用 one's share of something 或是 one's fair share of something， 常常用来表达遇过许多事情，像是不好或者是悲惨的事。举例来说 ，She has seen her fair share of difficulties over the past few years。她过去几年经历了许多困难。介华课文中。
Start your visit at the St. Lawrence Fortress, a triangle-shaped fort built on a rock near the city's sea entrance. From there, take a short cable car ride to the top of the Search Hill for amazing sunset views. From Dubrovnik, you can catch the ferry to Millet. The island is known for its forest beauty, wonderful beaches, and pretty seaside villages. Food lovers can sample delicious local favorites such as wine, olives, and goat's milk cheese. Croatia offers travelers exciting adventure, cultural experiences, and peaceful relaxation. The pleasant summer weather, variety of historic sights, and excellent food and drink make it the perfect summer destination for just about anyone.
Welcome back. So before the break, we were learning a little bit about the history of Croatia, and they were once part of the mighty Roman Empire. And if you go there, there's a lot of historical sites that you can see. They even have a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So let's learn more about what we can see there.
Okay. Well, start your visit at the St. Lawrence Fortress, a triangle-shaped fort built on a rock near the city's sea entrance. Wow, that sounds pretty
like pyramid?
Cool. Like triangle shape.
Oh, like that, but not like that. Okay.
Not like that, yeah. I think it's like this.
Got it.
So a fort, that is a noun. A fort is a place that is made strong and secure enough to be defended during a war.
Ah, okay.
So for example, the fort at the top of the hill was used by the soldiers to watch for enemies during the war.
Okay, a safe place for soldiers to hide.
Exactly.
Okay, continuing. From there, take a short cable car ride to the top of the Surge Hill for amazing sunset views. From Dubrovnik, you can catch the ferry to Millet. The island is known for its forest beauty, wonderful beaches, and pretty seaside villages.
Wow.
Oh, I like the idea of that. Beaches and seaside villages.
And also ferries too. I love ferry rides.
I like ferry rides too. So ferry is a noun. A ferry is a boat that carries people, cars, and cargo back and forth across a body of water. So for example, ferries take passengers across the river every hour.
Okay, and food lovers can sample delicious local favorites such as wine, olives, and goat's milk cheese. Wow, so there's also some yummy, delicious food as well. Okay, that's what I look for when I go to, go traveling.
Yeah, the local delicacies.
That's right. So we're talking about, they really enjoy the wine and also olives.
Yeah.
So olives are small green or black fruit with a little bitter taste. You don't really see them that often in Taiwan.
Yeah.
But some people like to drink martini.
Yeah.
Right? And then they will put like
olive in there.
Exactly. And sometimes you can get olives on your pizza as well.
Sure, and lots of people use olive oil.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
For cooking. Continuing, Croatia offers travelers exciting adventure, cultural experiences, and peaceful relaxation.
I like the sound of that.
The pleasant summer weather, variety of historic sites, and excellent food and drink make it the perfect summer destination for just about anyone.
Wow, okay, so you are sold.
Yeah, I'm definitely sold. I'm booking my ticket right after. What do you think?
All right, so the question is, what are some of the places in Croatia that you would like to visit and why?
I'd love to visit Bled.
Oh, okay.
The idea of being on a beach and near the beach, and then there's like villages and like homes that are like next to the seashore. It sounds so romantic and so relaxing.
Oh, I guess you're right. Okay, that sounds really, really nice. But I'd also like to visit the Krka National Park.
Oh, okay.
You know, to enjoy the beautiful waterfalls.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
the scenery would be magnificent. And the Pula Arena, too, where you can learn a little history about the country.
Okay, so it sounds as if I'm going to need to plan quite a few days because there's a lot to see.
I know, maybe like 2 weeks or something.
Maybe. Okay, that's all the time we have for today, and hope you enjoyed learning all about Croatia.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
好，接着我们来到圣劳伦斯堡。这一座三角形堡垒是建造在城市出海口附近的岩石上，从那边呢可以搭乘短途缆车到山顶上来欣赏令人赞叹的日落美景。那刚刚说到三角形 ，Shane 老师一开始把它想成金字塔的形状了，老师就有提到 pyramid。Pyramid 这个字可以指金字塔或是三角锥体。好，那么课文接着写到说，从杜布罗夫尼克可以搭渡轮前往姆勒岛。那这座岛屿呢，以森林美景、美丽的海滩还有海滨村落而闻名。那么爱吃美食的人可以来这边品尝葡萄酒啊、橄榄，还有山羊起司等等那些美味的当地美食。Shane 老师刚刚用到 delicacy。delicacy 这个名词，它可以指美食佳肴的意思。那么课文单字 fort 它表示堡垒、要塞，那么意思就跟 fortress 一样。再来 ferry 它是渡轮 ，olive 则是橄榄的意思。好，那么以上节的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Croatia, once a part of the mighty Roman Empire, is also home to many historical Roman Empire era buildings. Among the most impressive is the Pula Arena, a huge amphitheater in the city of Pula, and the only one in existence to have retained its 4 original side towers. Further south lies Croatia's most popular destination, the incredible old city of Dubrovnik. With a history dating back over 1,300 years, this walled city has seen its fair share of invasions, wars, and earthquakes. Even so, it has stood the test of time and is now one of Croatia's 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Start your visit at the St. Lawrence Fortress, a triangle-shaped fort built on a rock near the city's sea entrance. From there, take a short cable car ride to the top of the Search Hill for amazing sunset views. From Dubrovnik, you can catch the ferry to Milet. The island is known for its forest beauty, wonderful beaches, and pretty seaside villages. Food lovers can sample delicious local favorites such as wine, olives, and goat's milk cheese. Croatia offers travelers exciting adventure, cultural experiences, and peaceful relaxation. The pleasant summer weather, variety of historic sites, and excellent food and drink make it the perfect summer destination for just about anyone.
Hey everyone, I'm Carolyn.
I'm Stephen. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jamie. And today we're going to play a game called Undercover, a game where we all have cards with words on them, but one of us has a different word, and we will go through 2 rounds of clues describing our words, and at the end we will guess who we think the spy is. So I will start us off. This is a mode of transportation.
This is something you will see in different bodies of water.
I enjoy seeing these and riding these in Seattle. you can sit on these.
This has something that goes around and around to make it move.
You will have not too many people on this at once.
You're gonna want to make sure to wear a life jacket on these.
These move very slowly.
Okay, we have our 2 rounds of clues. Okay, on the count of 3, let's point to who we think the spy is. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
That's 2 versus 2.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you do? Rock, paper, scissors?
Okay, let's reveal our words first.
Okay.
Okay, so I had ferry.
I had sailboat.
I had ferry.
I also had ferry. Wow.
So I think I probably was obvious when I said that you can't have too many people.
That's what got me, because
Same.
I thought you can have a lot of people on a ferry. So yeah.
See, I still didn't clock any of this because for me, I was the only clear one that had anything to do with water during the first round. And I was like, are we talking about trains? You said you can sit on it.
Yeah, I couldn't, because someone else, I forgot who said what I was going to say, so I just tried to think of something else.
I said bodies of water, so I was with you in that.
I tried to keep it as vague as possible. Mode of transportation has something that goes around and around. It could be a wheel. It could be, what is the
Oh, like a
the
turbine?
thing that goes around, because at the back of a ferry, right? That's what makes it. It move through the water. Yeah. And when you said you were so specific about Seattle, it was like it could be nothing else but a ferry.
I actually didn't know. I was thinking, are there ferries in Seattle? So I actually that clue didn't help me at all.
Well, and because I'm from a place that has like no water, so I'm like, where would water be? And like, it took me a while because this is ferry the noun as opposed to ferry the verb, and all I could think was like to move things across. Like ferry is the verb.
So what is this thing about Seattle? Are there a lot of ferries there? Because I wasn't familiar with that either.
I didn't know that yet either. So
Yeah, they use ferry boats as a mode of like transport to move from one area of the city to the other.
And now it's kind of like a tourist thing as well. Yeah, for sure.
well, that was fun.
Yeah, you can also see them in other cities like Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hong Kong is what I'm familiar